Okay, 1 or 2 5-minute games with live commentary. Mainline Sicilian. I'm a glutton for punishment in these mainlines. If I play Kara's attack, we'll play Bishop E3 and Bishop E3 and then G4. E5 immediately, okay. G4? Isn't this like the supposedly not that good casting into the attack if D5 is not available? I think Daniel King was a specialist is a specialist in Najdorf, and he's mentioned that commentary. Nakamura playing black against Carlsen lost in this system, but right, there's a lot of resources for both sides though, so it's not no clear cut win, that's for sure. So if I castle and then knight d5 and then f4, can I risk doing that? Okay, if I put my king into safety like Magnus did, maybe a little bit. Maybe bishop takes b6 would have been good. Okay, knight can go to c1 here. Then maybe that knight to d5 and this knight back to c3. I hope that would be good. This knight d5 and bishop e6 would be quite tasty. Knight d5 and bishop b6. Let's play queen a5 maybe. I'll play knight d5 anyway. Change off queens. Doesn't look that bad. So what does black play here? This looks alright. What does black play here? Let's see. Queen c7 knight d5. Say queen d7 knight d5. Say black tries to parry the d5 square. Whoops. Okay. Pawn sack. I'll take it. I'll play do I want to play knight d5 here? Or knight e2 to f4 then knight d5 to keep the knight on d5. Where's the rook going to a5? It's not really going anywhere in a rush, is it? The rook. I just keep these pawns highlighting f6, don't need to move them, just knight f4 to d5, get a strong knight first. The attack should play itself after, a little bit more easily anyway. Okay, direct threats, I can't see any direct threats at the moment. So I can get this other knight to d5, that would be juicy. A juicy knight. I think that's what I'll start calling knights on key sensitive squares from now on, juicy. Okay, he's got queen a3 coming up. What about a bit of prophylaxis with king a2? King a2. I'll play king a2. Then maybe rook b1 even. I didn't want knight d5. See, there was taking on a3 with the queen. Now maybe there's rook. There's a rook sack coming up, but I can't see it at the moment. I think I might be. I'm hoping I'm safe enough to play this. And now maybe rook b1 prophylaxis. Possibly even b4. Is that too cheeky to consider? Or rook g1 and knight f6 is coming up. Or just f4. In contrast to a recent game I lost, this looks like the king's. Oh, saying it a bit too quickly. I thought the king was safe, but maybe not. Okay, what does black do if I just protect everything then? I've got this big knight on d5. Does he play bishop b3 to hack me up? How would I increase any advantage in this position? It seems very passive with the rooks. Can I play b4? Take, attacking the bishop. Bishop moves, then b4. Doesn't that just fork queen and rook? Maybe. That looks like a good idea. B4, wow, take. Knight's on c3 is protected by rook, knight and queen. I can still almost play this for b4. Where would the queen go? It would be like trapped. I'm going to go for it. It's naughty, but maybe nice. I'm hoping out of the game. I'll take b4 and trap the queen. That'd be funny. Because where's the queen going? b4, bishop moves. It's a bit down on the clock. So c3 is protected. You could sack on b3. I think that's not particularly sound. This knight's covering a lot of squares, b6 in particular. So bishop moves b4. Where's the queen go? Wow. There might be bishop c4 chat. I can just take here. I'm attacking that. Looks good. b4. Wow. A defensive, shift away from this side of the board, just to this side of the board, just to win material. Sometimes I find that, very, very cheeky in some, master games. Sometimes you see that where the attacking pieces are just munched. Or engine games, you see that as well a lot. Okay. So rook c3, his queen's getting out, unfortunately, or is it? If the bishop moves after this, then b4 again. He's got b5 square. He's got b5 square. I want to keep the knight on d5, so I'm going to play this. Nice knight, juicy knight. So b4 here, queen b5, unfortunately. Okay. Does it matter? Does it drive? Do I need to do that? What about just rook? If I just double up rooks here. Keep the knight on d5. Queen c4 just to evict that queen for a moment. Getting a bit of time on the clock. Okay. So something like put the queen back. Actually, I'm tempted just to put the queen back because it's nice in the center. All right, let's just put. I know this rook on the second as well, because I want to protect against queen e2s, and just played maybe rook b2, cozy, just defending b3, and of course I'll wait for a4. So maybe I'll start on this side, f5, f6. What will that do though? g6, w knight e7, maybe takes. I'll get a big pass pawn on e7. That might be one consequence of f5, f6. g6, knight e7. Okay. So f5 here. I'm hoping I've got things adequately protected. So f6, gradually increasing the space. Now knight. I'm loath to lose the knight on e7. There'll be bishop e6. That knight's too juicy. What about just a4? Let's see what. Mind you, there's almost bishop a4, so hold on a second. Let's just double up rooks here. Keep the knight on over there. Okay, let's go back here. Protecting b3 again. I'm tempted for just queen c8 here. I'm going to do it. Queen c8. Because there's a nasty pin on d8. Okay. So I win that d8. Can I not just double rooks then? Where's the queen checking? I've got rook h8. That's a juicy game. Yes! He's resigned. So this guy's been up to 2394 on the 5-minute auto pairing. His Blitz is currently 2173, 2232 max. His 1 minute is 2064. He's been up to 2161. Okay, so that's I like that game. I don't know about you guys, but this baby was a lot safer the way the queen side panned out. Black's counterplay after knight c4. This knight I think was pivotal if you look at this game. After he lost the pawn here, I don't know, I think that was good not to play knight d5 immediately, because I don't really want a pawn there. I want a knight there. So getting this knight to that powerful place And then the rook's for the moment passive, but then b4 really, I don't know, winning the exchange. He didn't really seem to have much on the queen side. It was adequately guarded. Comments or questions on YouTube. And this game might be on chessworld.net on the videos menu soon with a replayable game, so check that out as well. Thanks very much.